Hi everyone, and welcome back to this short video today talking about approaching your discussions in your anthropology class. Specifically today we're talking about how to thread discussions in your class. And threading refers to a way to be sure that we can keep the same topics of conversation together. So in other words, if we have topic A, and let's say topic A is talking about cultural relativism, we want all the students and the instructor commenting on that topic in this one thread, versus if we're talking about another topic like ethnocentrism, we want all the students having those comments reflected in that particular thread of that discussion topic B. So it's basically a way of organizing our class discussions so that we can have effective conversations. It's no different than if three people are talking at the same time and you can't hear anyone else talk. It's really a way of organizing things in the most effective way. And I'm doing this because in the past people have had issues with keeping track of this, and I make the point that if you don't figure this out after the first week, you'll get a 0 for the discussion board assignment. And very often people just don't look at what's already been posted on the discussions. They give their discussion post and they didn't realize that the topic's already been taken, and thus their comment falls outside the thread. And so what we'll look at here today is how this works practically. I want to just mention this board here, and this video that you're watching actually will appear here. I'm recording it now. So there are two ways to do a reply, and we're going to look at this in real time with the discussion board. But you can either post a new topic or a previous topic. And as this particular handout here shows you, which you can just click and it'll open up for you on the page, there are really two types of main topics, even though I have three listed. But the preset topic and the reply will both be handled in the same way, whereas the new topic, you have to hit reply at the top of the screen. So the types of topics you're going to see in the class will be a preset one that I've set up for you. And keep in mind, you can always do your own topic as long as it doesn't repeat a topic that either I or another student has already posted. If that's the case, you then have to click on the reply to student as opposed to, again, creating your own new topic. So you can look at this handout. I just wanted to present it for you so you have a sense of what kind of discussion posts take place in the class. So let's actually, to make it practical, we'll go to a discussion board and we can just take week 1 discussion, and this is being recorded well before the class has started, so obviously no one has yet replied or anything like that since the class starts in the fall. At any time, if you're confused about it, at the top of the discussion board, you'll see a link here. Click on that and that'll take you to this guide, this page that we just looked at, and also the video that you're now watching. So these are all preset topics that I've set up for you. One of the things I want to mention that's really good is if you create your own new topic, it's great to bold the subject line of what you're writing. So for example, if I create a new topic here, and I'm just typing a sample here, I'm not going to do the whole thing, but this is where you'll type your new topic. Again, if it's a topic not already on the discussion board. So instead of just posting it like this, hit reply, what you could do is bold cultural relativism, because that's really the topic of your discussion. Once you do that, hit post reply. It does it in reverse order of newness. So the newest one appears at the bottom and the oldest that's been on the board appears at the top. And so what I really recommend when you're doing your discussions for the first time for every week is to go through the discussion board. For every week of discussions in your anthropology class, we're looking at 102, but it's every anthro class that I teach. I have preset discussions that try to highlight the discussion topics for the week based on the readings, whether it's your textbook or supplemental readings or even the videos. So it goes along with the topics that we're considering. So once you click on that, I recommend that you scroll from top to bottom and look at all the topics. So actually in this case, what I did here wasn't good. I typed here, I'm interested in cultural relativism. Well, actually there already is a discussion board on cultural relativism. Discuss cultural relativism and focus on one instance in which it would not be advisable to apply it. So because that is already there, what I would want to do is actually go back here and delete that post. Now you're probably saying, what if my topic deals with cultural relativism, but it's a new angle? Some of that is a judgment call. I'm not going to be too picky. But a clear example is if I have the film The Shackles of Tradition, Franz Boas listed, and you do a new topic, which you're going to see what that looks like, but that'll be at the top here, then obviously that's an incorrect threading or incorrect approach to your discussions that would appear at the bottom here, but we already have that reflected in the discussion post. So it's really incumbent and important for you, it's incumbent on you and important for you to read through all of these to make sure your topic isn't already taken. If it's already taken, you reply under the topic. If it's brand new and not already reflected, whether it's one of my preset topics or one of the topics of your fellow students, then you hit reply at the top. So the easiest thing to figure out here at the beginning of the class is there are two possible places to post your discussion board, and only two places. You either hit reply at the top or you hit reply under a discussion post. Super easy to remember. This is global and takes, it's at the top of the board and it's going to be brand new. So if you have a new topic, hit reply here, and you would type your new topic in, and then hit post reply. Again, reverse order of newness, so it appears at the bottom. So that's the new topic, and then other students can reply to it. Again, it's great practice for me to go in, whatever that topic is, and bold it, just as a way of better organizing what we're doing. And at any time, by the way, you can go back to your discussion board, hit edit or hit delete. If you don't like the post, you can adjust it. You can do fancy things like putting links in, images, videos, anything really that you want. This is the rich content editor section of Canvas, and it's super easy to use. And it's really the editor that you'll be using throughout this class. If you're doing written assignments, quizzes look a little bit different if they're multiple choice, but discussion posts all use this rich content editor. So I hit done after I do my edits. So once again, as a reminder, if it's a brand new topic, to go back to that chart that we looked at, hit reply at the top and type your new topic. Anytime you want to reply to a previously existing topic, you never hit reply at the top, you hit reply under the topic that you're interested in. So if I want to reply and talk about cultural assumptions, I hit reply here. And on these replies, you don't have to bold anything because the main topic's already at the top. I type my reply, I hit reply, and this is what we mean by threading. It starts to put them nicely under the main header. So it's a great way of organization. So this is another reply from another student, or it could be you. You could do multiple replies. And what does it do? Again, it's threading it right here. So it makes it super easy. That way, when I want to read or you want to read all the posts that talk about examining cultural assumptions, and as a reminder, we were talking about this. So examining cultural assumptions is topic A. So we want that comment of a student, that comment of a student, that comment of a student, all with topic A versus topic B. And that's really what is going on here. So topic A is cultural assumptions, and every reply that we do will always be threaded or nested under the main topic. And you see, it just makes it super easy to have a conversation. If someone else in the class posts something, let's just say they post the exact same topic here, okay, that will appear at the bottom. And then what will happen is a student will reply, okay, and then look what we have going on. We have, it's pretty chaotic, right? So we have half of the class, or a third of the class, however many, talking about cultural assumptions here, and the rest of the class talking about it here. So this is the number one reason we don't want to do this, and why after week 1 I'll start giving zeros for assignments. I will remind you during the first week and you can correct it, but after that it's going to be a 0 for the assignment, which is kind of harsh, but again, if you're not following the rules of the class, then you have to improve. So we don't want multiple threads of the same topic going on, and I'm just going to actually delete all those. And those are now gone. And it may actually show that these were deleted. But the point is, in this class, we just want to make sure that we do the threading correctly. So again, if it's a brand new topic that hasn't been considered, and it is your responsibility to look at the previous topics. So if we were already discussing travel experiences, you can't talk about travel experiences as a new post. What you'd want to do is reply, because it's already there, under this post that is about travel experiences. So I hope that makes sense. Again, if it doesn't, what I'd recommend you doing is coming back to this video to rewatch it if you need to, and go back to that in the Getting Started module, whatever your class is in anthropology. Read this, familiarize yourself with it. Also look at this handout, because this handout also explains the difference between a brand new topic that you would reply at the top of the page versus a reply to one of my preset topics or another student topic that you would do reply under the discussion board topic that's being discussed. So I hope that makes sense. As with everything else in this class, if it doesn't, reach out. I'll try to set up a time with you that we could discuss it, and hopefully then you'll have a clear sense of why we're doing this, why it's important, and the significance of threading our discussions in our anthropology class for the purpose of really effectively organizing similar topics with similar topics and their replies and conversations, so that we can have a really good dialogue about the topics that we're considering here in our anthropology class. So thanks for listening, and I'll be back with additional videos that take you through some of the ins and outs of your anthropology class here at Lake Tahoe Community College.